So to help us answer this question, let's just talk about what amplitude is and what phase shift is. I'm bad at drawing, but sine of x, y equals sine of x, the graph has an amplitude, we say, of 1, because 1, if you start at the center of sine, it can go 1 in height, it can go 1 below, and that's like the maximum distance it can go. We say sine of 2x, 2 sine of x, that has an amplitude of 2, because 2 is as high as it can go and 2 is as low as it can go. And you just want to be careful, because if it's been shifted vertically, you can still have, like this one, 2 sine of x. And then if you add a 1 to the outside, that's a vertical shift of 1 space up. It still has an amplitude of 2, because starting from the origin of the graph, it goes 2 spaces to its highest, 2 spaces to its lowest. So it's regardless of its location. It's just how high or how low you can go from the origin. So for this one, the amplitude is 3. You might be tempted to say -3, but it's just 3, because if you draw this graph, multiplying by a negative just switches the direction that it starts going in. Okay, so -3 is as low as it can go. 3 is as high as it can go, and we just express amplitude as the positive distance it can go. So +3 is what we say for the amplitude. The phase shift of a graph represents how much the original sine of x has been shifted to the right or to the left. When does the phase start? This phase starts right at 0, 0. The graph of sine of x plus 1, that's been shifted 1 space to the left here. Okay, so that would be a phase shift of -1. So up here, there's nothing happening to the x on the inside of the parentheses, like our +1 was down there. So this has a phase shift of 0. Amplitude of 3, phase shift of 0, now we can sketch a graph. This is roughly our graph, and remember, it's instead of going up and then down, like sine of x does, this graph goes down and then up, because all the values are being multiplied by a negative number. So this is a rough sketch of y equals -3 sine x.